इसके बाद भी इसमें से प्रस्तुत तो किया हो गया। ओके, मुझे याद है। ये छोटे छोटे फोन अच्छे होते हैं, कीपैड वाले। War with Pakistan, and now in the case of Pakistan, the conflict started after the partition. So after partition, Pakistan was a part of India, right? This was a part of India. Why Pakistan? Why they want Pakistan? Because Muslim dominating India, they said they don't want to be dominated by the Hindus. They don't want to be dominated by Hindus or whatever the community is. Yes, they are the separate cause, and they want to, and they have the also majority in some parts of India, so they want the separate countries to be given. So that was
Fine. So they demanded a separate nation. Separate nation means Pakistan, in which lots of people, Liaquat Ali Khan and other people, other renowned people, they also supported their demand Pakistan. Okay. Lord Mountbatten, during his tenure, this Pakistan was there. Now, the problem started from there only. 1947, Pakistan partition, Pakistan another part, another country. Now, I start in the case of Pakistan, the conflict started just after the partition on the dispute of Kashmir. Okay, so we will read more about the dispute. A proxy war broke out between India and Pakistan. What do you mean by proxy war? Proxy war means it's not a direct war. It's an indirect war. It's some words are very good, which you will be able to understand, but do write these the meaning of the word. Proxy war, आपको पता है proxy war क्या होता है? उसके किसी के अगले में उसको yes करना. मतलब terrorists are coming and they are fighting on the behalf of Pakistan. Terrorism is fighting the war with India, but on behalf of Pakistan, they are fighting. We call it proxy war. It started after the immediate partition of India. Pakistan was there, and why this war was proxy war was there? Because this was due to Kashmir, and it's continuing. Still, it's continuing. They didn't stop over there, so Kashmir is the main problem. But this does not turn a full war. This issue was then referred to the UN. Now, Kashmir problem was referred to the UN. Your book, my book is pretty old. 2006 or 2007 की ये book है. So उसके बाद there are a lot of changes are there. But let me tell you one thing. Whatever the war with Pakistan, whatever 1965 war, whatever war for Kashmir, but you know, the cooperation between India and Pakistan didn't stop. इस Kashmir problem ने हमारे अंदर जो रिश्ते थे, it was deteriorated, but the business proposals were not stopped. Business कहीं खत्म नहीं हुई, market कहीं खत्म नहीं हुई, market अपने आप वहीं पे होती रही. War चलता रहा, लड़ाई चलती रही, market अपना काम करता रहा. Right? उससे on the market approximately it was not so much affected. Right? So what Pakistan did, Pakistan took it into the UN, United Nations now. So it happened just now that Jammu and Kashmir is in a part and parcel of India, but it wasn't earlier. It was not in part and parcel of India. Obviously, some part of India is there in that we call it Indian Kashmir, and they used to call Azad Kashmir, and we call it Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So UN में चला गया, and that matter was not solved by UN. Let me tell you one thing. अभी भी वो मैटर, पाकिस्तान का मैटर यूएन ने नहीं सॉल्व किया, वो हमने किया या मोदी सरकार ने किया। भाई ये हमारा है तो तुम जो कुछ करना, व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू डू इट। आर्टिकल 370 खत्म हो गया, 35A खत्म हो गया, इट मींस जम्मू एंड कश्मीर इज अ पार्ट ऑफ पाकिस्तान, सॉरी इंडिया। Now, the Kashmir conflict did not prevent cooperation. देखो अभी मैंने आपको अभी बताया था, Kashmir conflict did not prevent the cooperation between the governments of India and Pakistan. हमारे अंदर जो कोऑपरेशन थी वो खत्म नहीं हुई, मार्केट पॉलिसी थी वो खत्म नहीं हुई, मार्केट अपना काम करते रहे, बिजनेस अपना काम करता रहा, पर यू नो सम और समहाउ वो जो द यूनिटी, दुश्मनी जो थी, it continued. Both the governments worked together to restore the women abducted during the partition to their original families. You know, during the partition, a lot of women, they have to suffer a lot. Anytime, everywhere. You know, still, whenever something happens, women are the most receiving end. Right. So, women, they were abducted, उनको kidnap किया गया, lot of atrocities has been done, उनको काफी अत्याचार हुए थे, लेकिन उनको, you know, what we did, our part, Pakistani's part, they mutual cooperation, they want to settle those women into their families. जहां से उनको abduct किया गया था, kidnap किया गया था, we tried our best to settle them. If the Pakistani women are kidnapped by the Indian people, so we tried our best to send that particular woman or girl to Pakistan. If Indian are there, so we did our best to take back those Indian girls or women to India also. So we tried our best. A long-term dispute about sharing of river water was resolved. Basically, water disputes. Indian, when partition was not there, we have got 5. Punjab कहते हैं ना 5 river होते थे, रावी, चना, ब्यास, झेलम, ये सब हमारी नदियां होती थी. Now most of rivers, they went to Pakistan. We have got Sindh is also there on the Sindhu river, that is Sindh is there. So we have got a lot of disputes between water sharing, because Pakistan and India, they are the agrarian country. Agrarian means agricultural country, right? So we need water for agriculture. So we had a dispute over water disputes. So water dispute को भी resolve कर लिया गया. So water was resolved, dispute was resolved. So meditation means आपस में बैठ के बातें करना. When we talk to each other, that is meditation. Mediation by the World Bank. Mediation इससे meditator. Mediation हम दोनों के बीच में बैठ के बात करना, और meditator जो उसको, the person who is pushing that mediation is over there. जो उसको लेके चल रहा है, वार्तालाप को जो लेके चल रहा है, कौन लेके आया था? World Bank लेके आया था. The World Bank told that please settle your dispute on the table, not on the war front. लड़ाई पे मत करो. Settle on the war front. Don't to settle on the war front. Please sit before the table and settle your disputes. So World Bank played this role, and the water disputes were over. Right? We had a compromise. So water treaty was signed by whom? Nehru and General Ayub Khan. Nehru from our side, General Ayub Khan from their side. He was at that time the president of Pakistan. The main head of Pakistan was General Ayub Khan. Are you with me? Okay, fine. So 1960 कब हुआ? 1960 को हुआ. Again I repeat, water dispute resolve हुआ किसके बीच में? अयूब खान के बीच में और हमारे बीच में, means इंडिया और पाकिस्तान के बीच में. कब resolve हुआ? 1960 को resolve हुआ. Right. So that was there. So Ayub Khan 1960, despite all ups and downs, Indo-Pak relation treaty was worked well. बहुत कुछ घटनाएं घटी, lot of ups and downs were there, but there was no much dent. इसके ऊपर कोई ज्यादा असर नहीं हुआ, इसके ऊपर water dispute के ऊपर. This matter was solved. Now, everything was okay, but suddenly 1965 came, and government changed from there. Basically, Pakistan was unable to restore peace with India. इसको कुछ प्रॉब्लम होती है जब इंडिया के साथ पीस होता है. तो 1965, a full-fledged conflict was there. Conflict means लड़ाई शुरू हो चुकी. A more serious armed conflict between two countries began 1965. And who were two persons? General Ayub Khan and Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri was there, and Ayub Khan was there. So Ayub Khan was the representative of Pakistan part, and Lal Bahadur Shastri, the same person who said, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Right? So this is the part. So more serious part was there in 1965, as we have read in the next chapter. Then Lal Bahadur Shastri had taken over the Prime Minister in April 1965. Pakistan launched armed attack in Rann of Kutch, and that is in Gujarat area. Where this started, this war started from Rann of Kutch. Rann of Kutch is very famous, just near to Pakistan border. Lot of drugs and all type of drugs are coming from the Rann of Kutch area. Right? So जितने भी drugs आती हैं हमारे देश के अंदर, जितने भी narcotics होता है, जितने भी fake currency होती है हमारे इंडिया की इकोनॉमी को बर्बाद करने के लिए, it basically comes from Rann of Kutch, Gujarat area. Right? So Rann of Kutch area from Gujarat. This was followed by bigger offensive in Jammu and Kashmir. Again, Jammu and Kashmir was part of India, and they said Kashmir is related to Pakistan because 90% people, 90% people of Kashmir belongs to Muslim area. अब जाकर वहां पे 1999 यदि आप तब उस आपको पता भी नहीं होगा, 1999 lot of Hindus were killed. उनको भगाया गया था, छोड़ने के लिए कहा गया था. They left Kashmir area. After some 1999, terrorism was at peak, as in Punjab also, Khalistan Commando Force in Khalistan. Same happened over there in Kashmir area. And now after such of time, in 2020 to 2020, the people of Jammu and Kashmir, the people who migrated from Kashmir area, Hindu people, Hindu Brahmin families and all, they are now slow and steadily, they are going to Jammu and Kashmir area. Ab jaakar, even up bhi, you can purchase your land in Kashmir area. Nobody is going to put a question mark on you. But earlier you can't do it. Now it happened, 2020, it happened 1990s के अंदर, 25-30 साल लग गए इसको ठीक होने में. Right? So by bigger offensive Jammu and Kashmir area in August and September, Pakistan rulers were hoping to get support from local population there. And what they were thinking that Pakistan is a Muslim dominated. Obviously Jammu and Kashmir is also a Muslim dominated. So what they think, they thought that Kashmir is basically population is in Muslim area, so they will support Pakistan. If now also if you think Mufti Mehbooba Mufti and Farooq Abdullah and Umar Abdullah and other people, you will think that they are just now a few days back, Farooq Abdullah said, we will take the help from China. We will take the help from China to settle the dispute over Jammu and Kashmir. ये दफा 370 है ना, 370 आर्टिकल इसको खत्म करने के लिए हमें जरूरत पड़ी, तो we will take the help from China. Chinese will help us. See, this is their mentality. Taking everything, they are taking from their paisa is coming from there, all the budget is coming from India, but they are basically anti-Indian. Mehbooba Mufti, she is also anti-Indian. Right? So, but they are taking everything from India. Okay, so September, Pakistan rulers were hoping to get support from local population there, but it did not happen. सबसे पहले 1965 की वारदात को एक पाकिस्तान मोहम्मद खान ने सारी रात भागते हुए हमारे इंडियन फोर्सेस को बताया था कि पाकिस्तान is going to attack on India, so be careful. He was Muslim and living in India, and he told all these things to the Indian army. Due to him only, we were because at that time, internet, net, mobile, these were not there. A simple messenger, he gave the message to Indian army, and we were ready. That's why he said that Pakistani was thinking that Muslim population will support them, but it did not happen. ये ऐसा हुआ नहीं. उन्हीं के against वो खड़े हो गए because they said India is a motherland. Okay. But it didn't happen. In order to ease the pressure on Kashmir front, Shastri ordered Indian troops to launch the counter attack. Shastri, Lal Bahadur Shastri said, इन लोगों ने ना भारतवर्ष को और मुझको बहुत छोटा मान लिया है. Shastri was just 5 feet, and Ayub Khan was 6 feet 2 inches. Pathan. उन्होंने सोचा है कि शास्त्री है, the person is very small stature, he will not do each and everything. So now they will knew that what India is there. So he attacked, he gave the order to counter-offensive. On the Punjab border, in a fierce battle, Indian army reached close to Lahore. भारतीय फौज लाहौर के बिल्कुल मुहाने पे जाके खड़ी हो गई कि now what you want, we should enter Lahore or you want that there should be peace. So they surrendered. The hostilities came to an end with the UN intervention. UN was there, United Nations was there, and later Indian Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri and Pakistan General Ayub Khan signed a Tashkent Agreement in 1966. That was Soviet Union. ध्यान से सुनना इस बात को, which is not given over here. After the signing of Tashkent, Lal Bahadur Shastri died. It is said, I don't know if it is recording or not, it is said that he was being killed. Shastri was killed. After the signing the treaty between General Ayub Khan and Shastri, he was not there. His dead body came into India. So, the Soviet Union, January 1966, though India inflict considerable military loss in Pakistan, बहुत काफी loss हुआ पाकिस्तान का. And let me tell you one thing, India's economy was also in a bad position. लिखा हुआ है आपके यहाँ पे last line, 1965 war added to the India's already difficult economy situation. देखिए दोस्तों, what happens over there, friends, कि जब हम peaceful coexistence में होते हैं, everything is on, development, all type of development, economy development. But when war is there, every economy, shifted to war economy zone. War के ऊपर डाल दिया जाता है, और हमारी जो economy front है, वो halt हो जाती है. So that's written over there that 1965 added to India's already difficult economy situation. ठीक है, India win the war, Pakistan had to face lot of loss, economy also and militarily also. But don't think that India was a winner from every front. Economy was little bit near to the shatters. Shatters का मतलब बहुत कम हो गया था हमारा economy. Now, I give you 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, right? Any doubt inside this particular chapter part? It will come, the question will come. Write a short note, or write as I used to give the homework, write a comprehensive note on 1965 war with Pakistan. Main problem of Jammu and Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir conflict, causes of Jammu and Kashmir conflict. Right, could be one more question. Who was the at that time, who was the Prime Minister of India? That is Lal Bahadur Shastri. This and blah blah blah. Right. So it could be a question from this. And Tashkent Agreement कब हुआ था? Tashkent समझौता कब हुआ था? किस के बीच में हुआ था? कहाँ पे हुआ था? Tashkent in USSR, Soviet Sun. Tashkent यहाँ पे नहीं है. Tashkent Soviet Sun के अंदर. Fine. Now, next is Bangladesh war. बांग्लादेश वॉर 3 लोगों के बीच में हुई थी, अगेन 3 people. Here third person came. That time 1965, India and Pakistan, that's all. But here Bangladesh is another country, eastern part. We call it during the 47, after the 47, we call it East Pakistan. हम उसको East Pakistan कहते हैं. Let me tell you one thing. In East Pakistan, if you go to today you go and at your home and have a map of East Pakistan. You know, let me tell you now, their GDP growth is much better than India. East Pakistan, Dhaka, Bangladesh, their GDP growth is much better than India. Their agriculture product and your cotton textile is much better than India. Their medical facilities is much better than India. But still, the people are poor. Sometimes it's said, India, sometimes it is said during the time of 70s, India is a very rich country. But the people are poor. Why? Because you are unable to extract the mineral resources from the earth. आपके पास वो टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है जिससे कि मिनरल रिसोर्सेज को मार्केट में बेच सको. नंबर 1, technology, dearth, dearth, dearth of technology. Why India was called poor country? Mineral resources are there. You know, we have lot of oil resources. You go to Assam, you go to Mumbai, you go to some northeastern area part. You know, lot of oil is there. You go to Jharkhand, lot of mineral resources are there. But उनको निकालेगा कौन? हमें ये तो मुझको ही पता है कि धरती के नीचे पानी है. धरती के inside the earth there is a water, but you have to extract the water. So Bangladesh was a very rich part of Pakistan. Very rich part. And let me tell you, Bengalis are very much sensitive, very much emotional about the language and literature and their books and religion. They are very much sensitive. Unke language, even Indian people are very much sensitive about the language. Right. So what happened over there? Bangladesh was, second city, regarded as a secondary citizen of Pakistan. So I start. Beginning in 1970, Pakistan faced its biggest internal crisis. This man is Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Benazir Bhutto का नाम सुना होगा आप लोगों ने. ऐसा मत कहना कि नहीं सुना, please. Benazir Bhutto. She was the Prime Minister of Pakistan, only lady Prime Minister. Right, Benazir Bhutto. And her father was Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. This man, Prime Minister, was hanged. इनको फांसी की सजा हुई थी. Mind it. एक देश के राष्ट्रपति को फांसी देना is not an easy job. जिया-उल हक, उस बंदे का नाम था जनरल जिया-उल हक, जिसने भुट्टो को फांसी दी थी. Okay, so क्यों दी गई थी? Because he said that person killed many people, opponent. बहुत सारे लोगों को उसने मारा था, opposition को मारा था. For example, a lot of people said that many prime ministers, they used to kill their opposition parties. So it was proved that yes, Bhutto killed them. Right? So he took to the gallows. Gallows का मतलब तख्ते पे, फांसी के तख्ते पे उसे झूला दिया गया था. And let me tell you one thing. Nobody said no. किसी ने कोई इंटरफेयर नहीं किया किसी ने, except India. Don't do it. ऐसा मत करो. पर जनरल जिया-उल हक माना नहीं, क्योंकि फौज का बंदा था. He didn't accept it. So अब चलते हैं किसके ऊपर? भुट्टो की पार्टी को. भुट्टो की पार्टी emerged as a winner in West Pakistan. अब भुट्टो जो थे, जैसे जुल्फिकार अली भुट्टो, he became the prime minister. ये जीत गया. election जीत गया. Then what happened in West Pakistan? While the Awami League, Awam is very interesting topic. Awami League was led by, that is Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Awami League led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. अब शेख हसीना जो हैं बांग्लादेश की प्राइम मिनिस्टर, उनकी बेटी हैं वो. मतलब her father was a prime minister, she is also a prime minister, right? So now Sheikh Hasina is on the chair of the prime ministership of Bangladesh, and we are having very cordial relation with Bangladesh, right? So are you able to understand whatever I'm saying to you? Any problem you are facing? Okay, fine. Do let me know that if you're facing any type of difficulty, right? While the Awami League, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, swept through East Pakistan, a Bengali population of East Pakistan voted protest against West Pakistan. West Pakistan में कुछ नहीं है, except agriculture. अब मुझे एक बताओ, पंजाब एंड हरियाणा में एग्रीकल्चर के सिवाय क्या है? मिनरल रिसोर्सेज है? नहीं. इंडस्ट्रीज है? नहीं. कुछ भी नहीं है एक्सेप्ट एग्रीकल्चर. बट एग्रीकल्चर को जब तक आप लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, इफ लैंड्स आर डिग्रेडेड लाइक दिस, इसके ऊपर बिल्डिंग्स बनते रहे, तो इस तरह से एग्रीकल्चर हमारा खत्म हो जाएगा. वन डे, नॉट टुडे, वन डे इट विल बी ऑफ. So where we will go? कहाँ जाएंगे हम? Where will Punjab and Haryana? They are depending on the agriculture part. अब देखना, वो I think आपका धान कटने वाला है या कट गया है. See trucks and after trucks, trucks and after trucks. It's a bowl of food of India. It's a bowl of food of India. भारत को जो खाना जाता है ना, पंजाब एंड हरियाणा राजस्थान से जाता है. बट इससे इकोनॉमी डेवलप नहीं हो पाएगी. That's why we said agrarian economy. We have to get our mineral resources. और बांग्लादेश क्या था? एग्रीकल्चर में भी बहुत अच्छा था, with the rice and all, धान की खेती, right? And mineral resources may be also very good. And they said Bengali is the लिखा हुआ second class citizen. Punjab, West Pakistan was a first class citizen, and Bengalis they were given every support to Pakistan. They were the second class citizen, right? Citizens of West Pakistan, the Pakistan rulers were not willing to accept the democratic verdict, and they said whatever Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, he came up as a winner because he came up from the people's vote, but that was not accepted by West Pakistani people, west part of Pakistan. They didn't accept this verdict. This democratic setup was not accepted. The Sheikh Mujibur Rahman came up from the democratic setup. उन्होंने इसको एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया. Nor were they ready to accept Awami League demand for federation. What do you mean by federation over here? That they demand, okay, you accept our proposals. Proposal is that Bengali is the language. We will share. हम आपको share देंगे, पर हमारा भी बीच में share होगा economy का, right? And we want to develop our own whatever the area that is East Bengal. They said no. They said no, point blank no. So they didn't accept the demand for a federation. Fine. Bengal Instead, in early 1971, the Pakistani army arrested Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and unleashed a reign of terror of the people of Pakistan. उन्होंने क्या किया? आज जाके घर में पढ़ना 100%. वॉर गूगल में जाओ या विकिपीडिया में जाओ और यूट्यूब में जाओ या तुम किसी में भी जाओ, बहुत सारे चैनल्स हैं, वहां पे पढ़ना वॉर विद 1971 वॉर विद ईस्ट पाकिस्तान कॉजेज एंड कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस. कॉजेज में ये लिखा होगा और आप ये भी देखेंगे उसमें ये लिखा होगा कि ढाका एक यूनिवर्सिटी है. लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग. It is said by the UNO, मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ, ये मत कहना कि sir you are a Bengali, that's why you are saying it. UNO says, language, international language says that word में यदि कोई सबसे sweetest language है, it is Bengali. You go there, you will find there. Second is French language. First it was French, now it is Bengali language of Bangladesh. It was a help for Pakistani people. What they did, you know, सबसे बेस्ट डॉक्टर्स जो थे, इंजीनियर्स जो थे, ये कहा जाता था कि ढाका प्रोड्यूस करता है, बंगाल प्रोड्यूस करता है, ईस्ट बंगाल प्रोड्यूस करता है. सबसे पहले जाकर आर्मी ने they killed intellectuals over there. याद है आपको? यदि आपने उनको पढ़ा होगा, चाणक्य को सुना होगा, चाणक्य. He said, if you want to kill a nation, not a person, kill a nation. If you want to destroy a nation, don't destroy it. Don't destroy it physically. Kill its intellectual. इसके बुद्धिजीवों को मार दो, खत्म हो जाएगा देश. सबसे पहले रात भर इन्होंने यूनिवर्सिटी के डॉक्टर्स, प्रोफेसर्स, स्टूडेंट्स, लिटरेरी पीपल, इवन बॉयज, गर्ल्स, जो भी दिखा उनको सरेआम कत्लेआम किया. Near about 19,000 people were killed in 2 nights. Dhaka was a graveyard. ढाका यूनिवर्सिटी अब भी बहुत फेमस है वर्ल्ड में. ढाका यूनिवर्सिटी. They killed lots of people, doctors, engineers, literature people, PhD scholars. They killed them. Right. So this was the end. Started end of the Pakistani occupied on Bangladesh. Okay. Now instead in 1971, the Pakistani army arrested Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and देखो नीचे लिखा हुआ है unleashed a reign of terror. डर का माहौल बना दिया, right, on the people of East Pakistan. In response to this, the people started a struggle to liberate Bangladesh. Now they want that we don't want to live with Pakistani people, Pakistan, West Pakistan. हम एक separate country चाहिए. Suddenly it happened in Jammu and Kashmir also कि हमें अलग देश चाहिए. Jammu and Kashmir. It happened in Punjab also. Khalistan Commando Force, Khalistan चाहिए हमको. During the time of 1984 से पहले 80s की बात बता रहा हूँ. You don't know that time. You were not born, you and I also. Right? You were born? Are you? No. You were born, not born. पिछले जमाने में तो born हुए हो गए, पिछले जमाने में तो हुआ हो. ऐसी पहली बता देता हूँ. ये तो 9th से ऐसे गर्दन हिला रही है. Right. So, I saw them. Terrorists को फायरिंग करते हुए निकलते हुए हमने देखा है. ओपन मार्केट के अंदर खालिस्तान जिंदाबाद, ये आम बात थी. वेरी वेरी वेरी. इवन मैंने ये भी सुना था हिंदू फोर्सेस गो बैक, हिंदुइज्म चले जाओ यहाँ से. आई सॉ इट. और एक इवन रोड ब्लॉक कर दिया गया था, हमको दूसरी ओर से निकाला गया था. I faced. Same happened there also, but it was controlled. In Bangladesh, it was not controlled. Right. So people started struggle to liberate Bangladesh from Pakistan. Throughout 1971, India had to bear a burden of about 80 lakh refugees. हम भी कुछ कम नहीं थे ना. हमने अपने बॉर्डर्स खोल दिए. किसने कहा था बॉर्डर्स खोलो? वो आएंगे ही आएंगे। तुम अपने घर के दरवाजे खोल दोगे तो कोई ना कोई तो अंदर आएगा ही आएगा, चाहे बाहर मारकाट मिर्ची हो तो अंदर आएगा ही आएगा। तो हमने अपने सारे दरवाजे ईस्ट पाकिस्तान से जो लगते हुए थे open कर दिए। At that time, Mr. Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister. She was having a plan. On that plan, she was fighting the war. Let the people come into India. We will make a hue and cry कि देखो हमारे देश का इकोनॉमी बिगड़ गया है, पाकिस्तान को संभालो। She knows कि nobody will support India, all will support Pakistan. Then they will be attacked. Then what we will do? हम पाकिस्तान को तोड़ देंगे। यदि आप ध्यान से आजकल YouTube चैनल को, if we are going to through, we are doing the same job in Sindh. सिंध में भी हम वही कर रहे हैं। हम चाहते हैं कि सिंध के लोग आजाद हो। भैया हम क्यों चाहते हैं सिंध के लोग आजाद हो? तो वो ये भी कहेंगे ना जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग आजाद हो। हम भी वही कर रहे हैं। तो हमने भी मिसेस इंदिरा गांधी, she had a very good plan. Let the people of Pakistan, Bangladesh come to India. We opened our policy, we opened our door. Right. So what happened? 80 lakh to 90 lakh people came to India. अचानक देश में refugees आने शुरू हो जाएं, 80 से 90 लाख. You can imagine what is going to happen of the economy of third, economy of the country. देश की इकोनॉमी क्या होगी? देखो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, throughout 9th century India had to bear the burden of about 80 lakh refugees who fled East Pakistan and took shelter in the neighboring areas in India. इनको खाना पानी भी देना पड़ेगा, उनको शेल्टर भी देना पड़ेगा, उनको सिक्योरिटी भी देनी पड़ेगी। 80 लाख तो किसी देश की पॉपुलेशन होती है। एक देश की पॉपुलेशन इंडिया में आ जाए तो इस इंडिया की इकोनॉमी क्या हो? तब हम we were a developing country, still we are not a rich country at that time. Okay. India extended moral, देखो नीचे लिखा हुआ है, India extended moral and material support to freedom struggle of Bangladesh. हमने बांग्लादेश को सपोर्ट करना शुरू कर दिया। क्यों? क्योंकि किसी जमाने में पाकिस्तान also supported their liberation. उसने कहा था हम इंडिया से अलग होना चाहते हैं। So we had a time now to revenge. हमें भी तो कहीं ना कहीं तो इंसान है हम भी, तो तुम इतनी देर तक क्या करोगे? What will happen now? What we do? We supported Bangladesh people. एक वर्ड आएगा जब आप पढ़ोगे, नहीं पढ़ोगे, पढ़ोगे ना, जो मैंने आपको होमवर्क दिया YouTube में, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगेगा आपको, अब पढ़ के देखना। एक वर्ड आएगा मुक्ति वाहिनी। मुक्ति वाहिनी, इंडिया गैदर्ड मुक्ति वाहिनी। तुझे अच्छा ही लग रहा लड़की पगली? तुझे अच्छा ही लग रहा? हाँ, तुझने खाना हैव यू ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं खाया ना इसने? मुझे लगता है नहीं खाया। क्या खाया? had your breakfast? कब 9 से तुझे तेरे पीछे में पड़ा हुआ हूँ, खाना खा के आया कर। मुझे डर लगता है तो घर पहुंचेगी कि नहीं। कोई बात। India extended moral and material support to freedom part. Pakistan accused of India conspiracy of break it up. Pakistan said, why we supported India? Why India supporting Bangladesh? India supporting Bangladesh because it is creating a lot of trouble in the Indian market.